And we're here.
Woo! Like we're all here.
Yeah, we're all
Together.
in
the
the
same
room together.
And it
Yeah.
smells as bad as you would suspect.
Yeah.
How disappointing
Smells
for people.
like tits in here.
Everybody's like, wow, normally we just see Johnny's face, and we're like, man, not bad. Now they're like, too much.
We can go just to the face. It's fine.
Thank God, dude.
We have that option.
Is Johnny just a stack of blankets?
Yeah. It progressively gets worse from the chin down. It's like, oh, look at that. It's like a pile of dirty laundry. That's
Welcome
not good.
to Three Ugly Mugs. This is what, episode 8?
9.
Is it 9?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. I don't even know
know.
what's going on anymore.
We're
I'm
veterans.
fucking out of it. Yeah, it's a Veterans Day
We're
podcast.
good at podcasting.
Yeah, man. Thanks for your service, veterans, including you, John J.
Yeah,
Murray.
thank you. I'm celebrating Veterans Day. Well, tomorrow's the Marine Corps birthday, so
Hoorah.
a buddy of mine offered to make barbecue and put the Bucs game on at his house, so I can't
What?
say no to that. And then Monday is Veterans Day, and I think we're gonna party then too. I think we're gonna do something fun.
Nice. I found out I don't have the day off.
Really?
Yeah, because the stock market's open.
That's a
so we have
fucking
to be
travesty.
Open. So
Why is the stock market open on Veterans Day anyway? Why?
it's
this
bullshit.
is bullshit.
Fuck your service, bro.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think it should be open.
I'm
but,
just joking. Thank you.
But all the stockbrokers get to carry M4s on the floor. That'd be
Jesus Christ.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said sell,
That'd be
motherfucker.
awesome.
Yeah.
You just want Veterans Day to be like the fucking purge?
I mean,
All veterans can commit crime for
it's all
one day.
financial advice. Just the biggest pieces of shit on earth killing each other. That'd be pretty dope, bro.
that'd be pretty cool. I think there should be a purge day.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think you'd be my first target, honestly.
Why would I be? I'm too easy.
Just
Wow.
weakness. Just weakness.
I'm not
You
weak.
won't know it's
you,
me.
You
I'll
think
have
I
a
don't
mask.
have guns?
I'll have a mask. Don't worry. It'll be
John
fine.
Jay's got a darkness inside of him that's just like, finally, the purge.
Finally, it's happening.
He's not going to protect himself. He's going to be out purging. He's
What,
gonna,
you think I don't have guns? What, you think I sold them all? You know what I mean? Motherfucker. Because I stay well off?
Sorry, I forgot about.
I think everyone has. The Florida would be a good place for a purge.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I
Everyone
will.
is armed.
No one smart would try to purge. I don't think. Really, and realistically, come on.
I don't know, man.
You think people would go for it?
Some of them, sure.
Man.
Come on, you've seen them.
I'm just going to tell you guys, Veterans Day coming up right around the corner. I've never let a man that tried to kill me survive. Never once.
You're undefeated?
Undefeated.
That's
in
good,
combat.
Oh, this podcast took a turn.
Happy Veterans Day, folks.
What he's saying, if you see John in public, don't yell Allah Akbar because it's probably going to work out poorly for you. All
Yeah.
right.
So we are recording on our show day. We're doing Divine Brewing tonight, but you guys, if you didn't know about it already, sorry.
It was
Too fucking
awesome.
bad.
You should have been there.
Should have fucking
murdered.
been there. But yeah, so what are we drinking in the spirit of beer breweries? Obviously, we're going to drink some delicious Divine Brewing tonight. But what are we drinking right now, Johnny?
I brought this from the house because I figured the only thing you would have here would be gross IPAs. So I got another pedestrian beer, the Yingling Oktoberfest.
Dope. And Matt, what do you got going on?
I won't have the besmirchment of IPAs in Trump's America. I'm drinking a pernicious, delicious IPA from North Carolina, Asheville.
Well,
Hopefully they're still
hopefully
there.
they're still in business. Yeah, we've had a tough year here in the
been
South.
rough.
It tastes watered down.
Tastes like tears.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Please don't do Trail of Tears jokes, Matt. Come on.
Johnny started riffing. It's his fault.
Whoopsie poosies.
So, let's jump right into basketball. Have you guys been watching?
No.
No, I've been.
I've been
putting it on.
pay attention once like Christmas is. 'Cause
Yeah, man.
There's big games Christmas Day. and
Right.
That's like a good
I mean, I've been putting it on
tradition.
just because we're doing this podcast, and I realized that some of my streaming services actually have basketball games.
There's
on,
so
I've been
many
throwing them
games,
on.
dude. They're easy to find.
I mean,
They're everywhere.
It's almost as many games as fucking baseball.
Well, we're in a time right now where it's overwhelming, right? So we have football, we have hockey,
Right.
we have
shit ton of hockey games too.
that's what I'm saying. So basketball falls down on my priority. So like say it's a Tuesday, all right? So we have hockey. I'm going to watch hockey before basketball. If it's a Monday, like Monday was like I was like, I was having like sensory overload. It was like Monday Night Football. There was a Lightning game on. College basketball started. I like college basketball more than NBA. And then it was like there was also the
I'm a
Magic.
WNBA guy myself.
So would you watch hockey over basketball, period, even if it was teams you didn't know?
No.
Okay.
Like
I was just curious.
Unless I had money, unless I had a parlay going or
I
something.
would be way more invested.
I would definitely watch the Lightning over basketball.
Yeah,
For
all
sure.
day.
Yeah.
I would be way more invested in any basketball team if they were in Tampa Bay.
100%.
It'd be nice
Yeah.
to have a basketball team.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to, I used to root for the Orlando Magic like it was our Tampa team.
I tried to, and that just never felt right.
They don't treat their players right.
Yeah.
I gave up on them after what they did to fucking Shaq, and then
Yep.
Yeah, after
what
Shaq.
they did to Dwight Howard.
After the Shaq and Hardaway era, I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
longer a fan.
They
Yeah.
tore that team down. The management was bad. And I thought for a while there, they would maybe reach out to the Tampa Bay area and kind of pull us in. They never even tried.
Never even,
No, you're not going to woo us. We're a bigger market, you bitch. You know what I mean?
You would think that they would do some games like
Yeah.
at the Sundome or whatever.
Yeah.
They probably get a lot of tourists who are just like, we don't
Shout
have
out to
anything
the
to do
Sundome.
Wednesday
You just
night.
performed the Sundome for the first
Oh yeah,
time, right?
they don't even call it the Sundome.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
the
the
Yuengling
Yuengling
Center.
Center.
Yeah.
Shout out to the time
Man, it
machine
was-
you just walked out of.
Old Grandpa's got to get to bed.
Yeah, it was a great show. Thank you to all the children who came out.
How many people? Because that's
They hit 1,200.
holy shit.
Floor,
yeah, that's
the
awesome.
floor was full. It was dope.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, it's the entire basketball court
Yeah, it was the whole
basically was
basketball
full.
court,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, super fun show. Shout out Trevor Wallace for having me.
But yeah, I mean, the Magic could have done so many things. I mean, we reached out. The Tampa Bay reached out to Orlando with baseball. We had a team there for several years, a Rays organization.
We might also have it again now that we don't have a roof on our stadium.
That is something we can jump into whenever you want because I'm still super sad about it.
Do we have any updates? The last update
not?
I saw was
Just play the games.
You only need, it's
you only
apparently
need
it's-
a roof if it's raining.
Apparently, it's violently unsafe in there. Yeah. Apparently,
have-
it costs. It's going to cost $6 million just to make it so that it doesn't get damaged further.
Now I created a meme the other day, and I was only.
So I guess that is an update.
I was half joking when I made this meme the other day, and I put it on social media, and it's getting traction. But my question was, how many rolls of Flex Seal tape would it take to patch up the roof just for 3 years until we get the new stadium? And I was like, haha, jokey. But in the back of my head, I'm like, no, fucking for real. They can't make like a big version of some sort of like tarp that would just, be like a Band-Aid to keep it going. Like, why would it cost $100 million?
They said it would cost between
That would be a
20 and 60.
That would be good for Flex Seal too. Like,
That's what
they
I'm
could
saying.
be like, fucking Billy Mays for Flex Seal. We built a goddamn roof. We went nuts, and like that would be good
You
promotion.
lose the Tropicana title sponsorship.
It's the Flex Seal Stadium.
Seal Stadium, dude.
Ooh,
you
even
make
better.
the whole thing black.
Or Gorilla Tape Stadium.
Bro.
Gorilla
Oh
Tape.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
actually a good idea.
You think Gorilla Tape could hold?
I think
what do you
Gorilla
think's
Tape-
better, Flex Seal
Flex
or
Seal's
Gorilla?
better. Flex Seal's definitely better.
You think Flex Seal's
Yeah,
a
for sure.
superior to
especially
Gorilla
for a
brand?
roof? But like, yeah,
Whoever fixes Tropicana Field with tape, not only is a title sponsor,
Anybody that can do it with tape.
they murder that market for the rest of time until the meteor hits the earth. They own it. Like that now that is the Reynolds wrap of fucking tape. Like nobody cares about any other brand.
That's true. Nobody ever says duct tape again after that.
They won't, dude. Why isn't duct tape stepping the fuck up? You get
Yeah.
Larry the cable guy to go, I took a roll of duct tape, fixed Tampa Stadium.
Yep.
Like what the fuck? What are we doing?
I feel like we're going down in quality.
Yeah,
we're
no,
going
we-
from like Flex Seal to Gorilla Glue to now
Saran
just
wrap.
some duct tape.
Now it's just Saran wrap, and that's a brand name too.
Just throw a tarp over it. Get a really big tarp.
Everyone says Saran wrap instead of plastic wrap, and
Right.
that's never
That's true.
sealed up a fucking stadium.
Yep.
Okay.
and it doesn't work for shit
Yeah, it's
either.
bullshit.
You have to wrap it around the fucking bowl like a turban for it to even hold for 5
Fuck
seconds.
Saran wrap.
Fuck you.
We're all angry today.
Bold takes today.
Thank you. I'm just saying, it's a fucking hole in a roof. Can we fucking put Tupperware? Can we get a giant lid and just pop a fucking lid on the top of it?
I'm glad I didn't sign up for their new security measures before the season ended. They were offering free tickets if you signed up for their face recognition security measures, so that you could basically then you would just be able to you would just walk past a camera and it would just let you through.
Ah.
and they were giving you free tickets, and I'm glad I didn't sign up for that. Now,
Everybody
because
but
it's definitely not
Asian
happening.
people, because their faces don't work on facial recognition.
Why, Johnny?
I'm taking him out. Taking him out. All right, we're just going to Matt now. Johnny's gone.
I've had a beer and a half, dudes. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh man.
If you think we're bad on
It's
recorded
crazy.
footage, then you should come see us at one of our live shows.
Yes, please. But it's crazy that they have that kind of technology at such a mediocre stadium. Like the Trop is not a nice place.
Well, I think they were
It's
just
not futuristic.
I think they were testing it out with a company or something that does that
okay.
kind of stuff. It was probably like some sort of beta test.
Yeah.
That's what most of these
It's like
things
putting
are.
a security cam in your shed. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're fine, bro.
Yeah, like downtown Dunedin had like a driverless bus for like a year and a half, and the only reason is because it was a beta test and it might fucking kill you.
Where I'm at in my life, I would be part of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would
know,
get
yeah.
it every day
I
and
would
be
get
like,
in.
maybe.
Local
I hope
Tampa
it crashes.
comedian killed by driverless bus.
Lawsuit. I don't have to work anymore ever. Sure, I lose a leg, but
Yeah. Well, nothing can. A bus can't kill Matt. He's far too large.
They show
Thanks, bro.
video. They show webcam like footage from inside the bus and on the outside. You see the semi truck coming, and they put slow mo, and my face is just.
he starts doing the fucking Johnny Manziel money
Would
sign.
you? Yeah. Would you settle for? Would you settle for? What would you rather settle for? $1 million or unlimited bus ads for the rest of your life?
Ugh.
Like your face on the side of a bus.
That's not an answer, Johnny.
My face isn't a good ad. Give me the money all day long.
Especially after a bus accident.
Yeah, if it's post accident,
Oh, it's that bus comedian.
Oh God, who's that sad, horrible man?
just Terry Schiavo face all day. No, give me enough money to disappear. That's my goal in life.
Is that what you're trying to do now? Just
Yeah,
disappear?
dude. If I play the fucking Mega Millions, I play Powerball, and the only reason is to just fucking go away. I just want enough money to where I don't have to promote anything.
You'll have the Three Ugly Mugs comedy club on Carnival Cruise Lines.
No,
Please don't ever open your own
If I was
comedy
rich,
club. Don't become that guy.
I'm poor and I won't go on a Carnival cruise. No, I wouldn't mind opening like a little pub, like performance area, like on a little beach town. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Just somewhere to hang out with friends and do some time.
How often would you bump other comics to get on
I
stage?
would never bump a comic.
You wouldn't?
No, hell no. No.
Johnny would definitely
I
bump
feel
out.
like
Nah.
you definitely would, dude.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Like
Yes.
if it was a good crowd and like you heard some shitty open micer crushing and you're like, I could fucking.
I would never bump.
do better.
No, dude. No.
Well, if that's true, bro, I support you.
Not if I owned the
As
place.
soon as he gets off air, he'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'll bump
it, yeah.
motherfucker."
No, I will do it. I'll do it at the Funny Bone or Side Splitters or somewhere else, but I would never do it in my place. That's a dick move.
That's
You know?
fu-
Yeah, I
it's a
would-
faux pas for sure.
yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't even like it when a club owner gets up to
Oh,
host and does 45 minutes
Oh, you
out
mean,
front.
are you talking about Les McCurdy
Yes.
specifically?
I've heard of club owners bumping a comedian that's been booked for 18 months so that they could headline.
Gross.
Yeah, like it's been on the books for 18
I
months.
just
Wow.
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of times I see like ex comics open their own clubs just so they can perform.
Yeah, it does. It happens
It's
quite a
gross.
bit, and
I hate
usually those clubs fail.
Yeah.
You-
See,
most of the time.
I wouldn't do it to perform. I just want the hang. Like my favorite part of comedy is the hang.
The
you know?
post show hang for sure.
Yeah, like that's what I
Yeah,
want.
just you just set up court in the bar.
I would be
and hang out
more
with comics,
excited.
Yeah.
I would be more excited about having something to do.
That
with,
is the
like-
best part about comedy is hanging out with comics.
Right. I would.
Sadly.
if I had a place, I'd be more excited about like designing the menu for the kitchen,
that'd be cool.
doing like karaoke nights on off comedy nights, things like. That's where I'd bump you. Like on a Tuesday, we're
on a
running
Tuesday.
karaoke.
Yeah, it's
I'd be
karaoke.
like, bro, you're pitchy as fuck. Daddy's going on before you. You know what I mean? Like. But as far as comedy goes, I'd be excited about bringing in comics, looking at young comics. Like I went to the Funny Bone on Wednesday just to check out some of the rising, comedians in the area because I never get to see them perform.
And then they just put you on the show, right?
Well, yeah, they needed a host, so they were like, you want a host? I'm like,
threw a net over him, and they
Well,
were
it
like,
was
get
like-
up there.
It was you or the door guy at that point.
well, I didn't expect to make money, so I was like, oh
that's
shit,
good, yeah.
I just stepped in here and made a few bucks. So, and I still got to see all the comedians, which is what I wanted to do. And I was,
What do you think about the new crop of comics?
it's not
I'm
like,
down to talk comedy. The algorithm likes it when we talk about comedy.
it's not any different than the new crop coming in any other time. There's
I still have yet to find any standouts.
a lot of
Like,
shitty,
I've seen like one or two, like in the last 3 years who started like.
There's a few.
I haven't
It's
seen one
slim,
that
man.
because like the 3 years before that, it was obviously Farzin was like the standout.
Well, you had Farzin, Turkel, J
Yeah,
Legend,
Turkel,
fucking-
yeah.
you had a
JJ.
but JJ,
I didn't,
you had
Legend.
I didn't
so many
think
good
Turkel,
comics.
Yeah.
Was Turkel new?
I mean, he came up in that class.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sean
okay.
Harper, like you had a full.
I didn't-
crop.
yeah.
It was like
Sean
really
Harper
good.
wasn't exactly new. I don't think he was new to the scene.
Yeah, he was new to the scene, but
yeah,
yeah.
because I knew Sean Harper from way back, like when he was still in
because
college.
he was in or Tallahassee. Or
Yeah,
Gainesville
when
or
I would do
whatever.
shows in Tallahassee, he would open for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few where I was like, oh, shit, but it was Florida's funniest competition, so it's kind of weird. It's not all amateurs. You'll see, like, real vets pop in. Like
It'll be like mostly amateurs,
like
and then
Law Smith was there. I'm like, dude, I was busting your balls in 2003. You know what I mean? And then there was this kid, Tony Siciliano. I thought he was pretty funny for a new guy. He's been in a couple years, I think. And then Manny Gassett's a guy that I'm mentoring that's getting better all the time.
Oh, you would consider him a protege?
a little
bold.
bit.
That's
Yeah,
bold. To
that
put
is bold.
Put your name on.
I
someone
have
like
to.
that.
He's a sweetheart of a man.
He really is a nice guy.
And
I really don't even want to like him. I just
Right.
do. Yeah. I just
and he's
actually
trying.
Like him.
He really is
Yeah.
trying to be a good comic.
He is trying to be a good comic.
And my problem, my biggest struggle with him is he hangs out with a lot of shitty comics.
I was gonna say. Like,
So, and
maybe
it's not his fault.
I always
It's-
see him on shows with other comics who suck.
It's not his fault. It's the region he lives in. There happens to be a lot of shitty comics. There's some good ones.
He's out in the land of lakes, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's some good ones that are trying hard also. So, I mean, I'm not saying they're all bad, but there is.
And just because you're a bad comic, that doesn't mean that we think you're a bad person.
No!
or something
No, it
like
means
that.
specifically that I think you're.
I mean,
bad
no, we don't like you.
I don't like you.
We
Yeah.
don't like you, but that doesn't mean we think you're a bad person.
Very rarely am I friends with someone who I don't think is a good comic.
dude, you know how many times a week, and I don't know if this happens to you guys, at least a dozen times a week, I get DM'd by a bad comic, newer.
Right.
And they go, "Hey man, you see my set? What'd you think?" And I can't even answer them. I just leave them on red, and then like a week later, I go, "Oh man, I forgot to answer you." Anyway, how about them Bucs?
He just sends him a sad face.
I almost sent somebody, not the sad face, the straight line face. What is that? The
Oh,
resting bitch
God.
face.
That's
ruthless.
That's
Yeah.
my go-to on Instant Messenger is just don't respond for 10 days.
Yeah.
And then change the subject.
Yeah.
Yes, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but if you bug me enough, I might have to.
It's okay. Like you shouldn't feel bad. They're asking for your opinion. Like they asked. They opened the door.
That's
You
true.
can say it's bad.
But these young people are so sensitive.
That
No,
is-
they'll
yeah,
quit. Like they shouldn't
I,
be here.
I don't
then.
want them to quit
I mean-
life.
Quit life. There's too many people. There's too many human beings. Like, fine. There's too many comics,
That's
and there's
that's
too
the
many
thing,
people.
though. You've been doing comedy for 27 years or something?
24,
24,
technically.
almost 25
so
years. Almost 24. And you talk shit about me and Matt's sets.
I'll talk about everybody. Yeah,
Probably 13, 14 years ago to our faces.
yeah, man.
And we're
never
still
talk shit
all
about my
friends.
set.
But you
We're
guys
still
aren't.
all
told me,
friends.
Matt, you're fucking amazing, bro.
You guys aren't
that's
pussies.
it sounds like Johnny. Yeah.
You guys
Sounds
aren't.
just like Johnny.
You guys aren't fucking pussies. That's why. Like,
Yeah, but you have to give them the opportunity to not be pussies. You can't just
Yeah, that's
assume that
true.
they're going to be pussies.
I know I'm still a little brutal sometimes. You
You
gotta
are.
catch me in the right
Yeah.
mood. You know what I mean?
feel like you're in one of those moods tonight.
I'm a
Yeah,
little.
I was going to say.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're hot, bro.
I'm ready, dude.
It's giving off warmth,
Yep,
folks.
yep.
This fucking brewery better be be ready for daddy. Yeah, I've had a fucking tough week.
I'm not following Johnny tonight.
No, don't.
He's going last.
No, dude, honestly, you don't want it because
I don't.
I had to, my fucking dryer broke earlier this week. I had to fucking dry a comforter at a laundromat at 4 a.m. You know how long it takes to dry a comforter?
Hours.
17 days, right? And this
takes about as long as about as long as you need to get bed bugs.
And by
That's
the way,
about how long it takes.
the laundromat was flooded because I guess the bathroom over fucking flowed.
Somebody shit too hard.
There's a homeless guy hanging out in the corner of the laundromat, right? And I'm like fucking, it's like I keep grabbing my waistband just to let him know, like, I'm not fucking alone, right? Even though I didn't have anything on me, I just wanted him to know, right? Either I have cramps or a fucking Glock under my shirt. But
That was like one of the first things when I became a tow truck driver. That was like the first training day one. They're like, if anybody asks you if you have a gun, you say yes.
of course. Yeah, dude.
That was in the training.
If anyone asks you if you have a gun, that's a fucking huge red flag in itself.
Huge red flag.
Yeah.
If you just ask, like,
If
do you
you
carry a
don't-
You
gun?
got a gun?
Yeah.
If you don't want
Don't
him to
worry about it,
ask,
bro.
if you don't want him to ask, just wear one of those Florida grown shirts that they sell at the flea market. Because that's like saying I have a gun, right? I mean, you've
I'm
seen
just
those?
gonna start wearing like a Marine Corps hat everywhere.
Boom,
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna be
act crazy.
that old man.
Just
yeah.
get a Second Amendment bumper sticker.
Yeah.
It's like wearing. It's like one of those fucking signs in your front yard that just says "I have security."
I'll kill
even
you.
though you don't really have a security. I don't have ADT.
No, here's the worst part about the laundromat. Whoever owns it decided they wanted to pump in a Christian station from Vero Beach. Is playing over the PA the whole time.
What, like through the internet or something?
No, I don't know. But
How
it
is
kept
it?
saying,
How is Vero Beach?
It's,
I don't know.
It's Christian, bro.
It's through God's
it's through
will.
the power of Christ.
It's
Yeah.
through the power
Thank
of
you.
Christ, yeah.
Powered by Christ.
Continue, Johnny.
I only know Vero Beach because between every song that was basically called His Name is Jesus, but in a different beat and style, it would go, Vero Beach's #1 Christian channel, 102 God. And I'm like, please, comforter. Fucking, I'm going to sleep wet. I don't care if I get pneumonia. Fuck this. And then after an hour, I'm singing along. There's a homeless guy doing harmony with me. I'm standing in a foot of water.
Praise Jesus.
Like fucking Hurricane Helene, and I'm just praying my fucking comforter fucking dries.
As I go down to the river and pray.
Are you washed in the blood? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? I need quarters. What the fuck are we doing there?
So you only have one comforter, huh?
No, we have several, but I had to wash my wife's before she got home from work because I'm a good guy.
You're just a
Wow.
good dude.
I'm the best.
You're the best guy.
I am the best. I'm good to my wife.
Well, I appreciate you guys being here in the Something Planet studio.
This was very convenient.
I do want
It was
to,
on the way to Dubai.
It is on the way to Devine. It is convenient. I do want to remind you guys, please like Three Ugly Mugs on Instagram and Facebook, and also subscribe to our YouTube page. That really helps us out.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you haven't subscribed to the page, hey, fuck you, man.
All right. All right. All
No,
right. All
you know how
right.
easy it is? Fucking boom. Look, this is what it takes.
Just do it.
Heavy lifting. You can have cerebral palsy and fucking and subscribe to the fucking channel. Stop being a dick sucker. God damn it.
Also, send us an email, 3uglymugs@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Mugs with a Z.
It's Mugs with a Z. Yeah, on at
How
Gmail.
hard is that? You're on the internet all day long watching TikToks
And,
about fucking cottage cheese recipes. Fuck you.
Yeah, book us
we
for New Year's.
appreciate you. Put us on the show.
We decided we're going to consider private parties, even if it is a sketchy environment. We're
Bring
down to
me
come.
in your home. I don't even know if I'm looking in the right camera.
I'll perform in your child's bedroom.
Jesus.
Johnny
Someone's
doesn't-
going to take that out
Johnny
of
doesn't know the
context.
studio. He doesn't know where to look. He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Even if I'm looking in the wrong spot, my lazy eye probably found the right camera,
Oh.
which it really pisses me off too.
Also, go ahead and give a follow to Something Planet on YouTube and Instagram as well. We got some upcoming shows, right? You want to talk about your upcoming shows?
All kinds of shit. By the way, also our personal social media. John JS Planet is John J. Murray. Matt Fernandez World is Matt Fernandez on all social media. And Johnny B. Tampa. How hard is that to remember? He's a world. I'm a city. He's a planet. If you can't figure that out,
That's not confusing at all.
That's very easy, actually.
you!
I never thought of that.
Thanks. Very geographical. Look, I'm doing shows all over the place. This Friday, I'll be it's sold out. 2,200 people. I mean, come on, guys, right?
That's pretty badass, dude.
Yeah, I'm opening
awesome.
for Bert Kreischer for his big hurricane relief. Him and Mike Calta are doing a hurricane relief called Bert Aid, where all the money goes to Metropolitan Ministries for Helene and Milton relief. And I got the call the other day. He was looking for a local crusher, and Mike Calta said Johnny B's the guy. And I'm like, fucking finally, I get the Mike Calta rub.
If you had turned it down, he totally would have texted me. God damn it.
Of course he would have. I'm shocked he didn't text you first.
I'm not on the list at
damn
all.
I know.
Not at all.
I've heard that before too. It's like in Tampa, when that gets asked, it's Johnny B and Matt Fernandez. But this fucking guy always gets it first. Matt Fernandez gets it.
Sometimes I get it.
No, you get it
sometimes
all the time.
Well, Calta's a good dude. He recognizes talent.
Ow. No, so that's exciting. But then the night after, Saturday, I'll be in downtown St. Pete on Central headlining the Unholy Show with Catherine Maloney.
Wait, is this next weekend?
Yeah. Coming up.
Yeah, next weekend is they had to move Unholy because of one of the hurricanes.
Yeah,
okay.
I was
Yeah.
supposed to do the Friday and the Saturday, but Friday I got bird aid, so I got another fat gay guy to fill in, which is Jeff Klein.
Nice.
So Saturday I'm still doing that. It'll be me, Catherine Maloney, Jander, and another person. Dick Roos. So
Nice.
what a fucking lineup
That's a
that
lineup
is.
right there,
Yeah.
yeah.
So. Yeah, I got all that coming up. A lot of shows going crazy. My special officially.
If you see Dick Roos, tell him I said, "Hey, bro, can I bum a cigarette?"
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that. But my special is going to be January 11th at the Cuban Club in Tampa. So,
I'm coming to that. Wait,
Yeah,
did that
definitely.
change already?
no, it's January 11th.
It changed. It was originally another day.
Oh,
then
'cause
the
I had
hurricane-
it-
week.
Yeah.
Oh, because I had it in my calendar, and I was like, I didn't think it was January.
No, it was
11th.
originally November 2nd, which we all had shows the same night. You had Jack Polino's with Nathan Wallace.
Right.
I talked to him last night. He said that went really well. He had a heckler, and he had to fuck her up.
Yeah, she was. She was a real bitch. Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
She was just one of those obnoxious people that didn't want to go to a comedy show, but their friends made them go to a comedy
Just
show.
leave.
So then they got too drunk, and then eventually she did just leave. Yeah.
Fucking Rory Scovel put out this
Yeah, she
great bit
did just
recently
leave.
that's just like about hecklers where it's like, I've never been to anything where I just hated it and didn't leave.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
like, I
what
just
are you, an
walk
idiot?
out.
Just leave.
Yeah. It's funny, though, that Jack Polino's fun room, but I did it,
every single one they had to kick somebody out.
I had the guy, and I almost
Kick somebody out for mine.
Yeah, somebody got kicked out during yours.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, they kept that shit on the
Yeah,
hush.
they kept it-
They
yeah,
dragged
they-
him in the back and shot him in the head.
No.
Shot him in the head with a silencer.
Damn.
I was destroying my heckler so bad. His wife was trying to like defend him, like she goes, "Please understand, he lost his job today." And in my head, I'm like, "Don't tell me that, lady." And then I went in on why he got fired. Yeah, I just fucking dug in deeper. I'm like, I twisted that knife, like, "Oh, you lost your job.
You lost your job, you
Let's
piece
talk
of
about
shit."
why, you fucking loser." And then after I destroyed him for like 3 more minutes on why he probably got fired, he finally just walked out with his fucking head down like Eeyore.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was awesome.
So you you won't make shitty comics kill themselves, but that guy probably killed himself.
I hope.
We had and actually the manager was talking to me about this the last show, during the show, actually. She was telling me that somebody got super offended at Mike Rivera and couldn't stand it, and then walked out
What?
and then demanded a refund, and then when they said no, started calling the manager a bitch.
Nice.
And then they were like, "Okay, well, you're banned for life. Now get out. Like, never come back here."
Mike Rivera is
Mike
the
Rivera,
sweetest.
he's a middle school
yeah.
teacher.
I was like, do they hate teachers?
Yeah, but if you're really lucky and you catch
He does have some sneaky dark jokes.
dirty Mike Rivera show is one of the most
I've
phenomenal
seen it,
things.
and this was one. This was one. It was a little bit dirty, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's not offensive in any way. Like I just can't imagine. I can't imagine someone just not liking Mike Rivera or and then the next step is thinking that he's offensive. Yeah.
No,
but yeah, they had to ban a guy for life because Mike Rivera was too offensive.
Good.
I wish I was there, dude, because Mike Rivera is one of those guys. If you don't like him, it's you. You know what
It's
I mean?
your
Like,
problem.
it's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's a super guy, and he's one of the funniest fucking people I've ever known. He's been doing it. He's one of those guys. He's
Coming up on 37 years or something like that. Yeah.
He's like from the early '90s class of comics.
Maybe even late 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the guys, not to talk shit about the old guys, but most of the guys from that era, they don't write anymore. They're still doing the same fucking 45.
That's true.
Mike's out there at open mics. I see him at Divine
Dude,
on Wednesday.
Yeah, he does Divine.
with notes.
With notes,
He
and then
pitches
like
me his most
asking
fucked
people
up jokes.
Yeah, he's like pitching
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
He's like, do you think this is too fucked up? And I'm like, Mike, you wrote this?
You
I wrote love
this
it,
is
dude.
gnarly shit. I'm like, yeah, say that shit, dude.
He should be the darkest comic, being a middle school teacher for 20-something years.
He probably will do that turn as soon as he'll turn heel as
That'd be cool.
soon as
He retires?
He retires.
Oh
middle
my
school.
God.
He's gonna turn heel and just be the filthiest comic
Yeah,
ever.
dude. He's going to put out a special called Fuck These Kids. Dude. I hope I live long enough to see it.
Just the parentheses will be in a funny place.
Oh,
Perfect. Good.
Yeah, so next Jack Polino's I have coming up, actually, another killer, Catherine Maloney.
Yeah.
She's going to be there on December 7th at Jack Polino's. And then January 12th, my special is screening at the Dunedin International Film Festival, and
That's cool.
That's actually closing out the entire film festival,
What?
and that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be open to the public, so you can just wander in there and watch the special for free. If not, check it out on Amazon Prime right now. Just search for John J. Murray Rhinoceros.
Catherine Maloney's doing the Marion and on December 6th, I think.
Oh, dope!
I'll have to
they're
look it up.
gonna have two comedy shows that month because you got
Yeah,
your
my
special.
special
coming
is a separate thing. Yeah, I'll be there on
Yeah.
December 21st for the special.
Yeah, she featured for me for my special warm-up last week at the Ritchie Suncoast Theater and just murdered.
She's a
Murdered. To the point where people were commenting on my page, all my pages, like, most of the comments weren't like, "Hey, you did a great job." It was, "Hey, you and Catherine were fucking great." Like they had to make sure they mentioned her because
How do we get Catherine back?
Yeah.
that's the talk.
yeah, exactly. Well, you know how many times that's happened on shows where I've booked her on with me, and the booker's like, they reach out to her to bring her back, and never me. I'm like, "Hey, I fucking brought her. Like, now you know what's going on here." Yeah, so. There was a room that I booked personally, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't want to do comedy anymore." And then like a month later, she's there, and I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "Yeah, they called me and asked me if I wanted to come back." I'm like, "Okay, I get it." She's a beautiful, very, very funny
Yeah,
lady.
she's
so,
likable.
yeah.
It's nice to be wanted, but so yeah, so
I don't know what that's like.
I don't know what it's like. Well, that's why we're doing this podcast. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Should we talk? Well,
Sports?
we were talking sports. We were talking before the podcast. We were talking about Bronny James getting regulated, basically.
Aw.
He's going to be on the bench for the normal Lakers games, though. Okay,
He got
guys.
put in timeout.
It is
But he's
weird.
going to be playing in G League, but he's not going to be starting in G League.
Is he also not starting there?
They
They
announced
benched him
they-
in the. Oh man,
He's not. Yeah, they benched him for G League as well. Well, they
Ouch.
said that they just didn't know exactly where he fits right now. So that means that you're
Recreational
benched.
ball.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
the YMCA.
he wasn't like fantastic in college. He was like average. You
He
know?
almost died, right?
Yeah, he had like a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like God telling you don't play sports, basically, right?
I hope that. I wish God would just be more direct.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just tell me not to play sports.
DeMar Hamlin's still out
don't
there.
stop my fucking heart. Yeah. That's true.
Well, you
It's
don't
like,
have
yeah,
like a
just
backup
just-
plan.
just
Killed
come-
him on the field and
Yeah,
was like,
come
no,
to
I'm
me,
not quitting.
Come to me in a dream. And don't fucking kill me.
It is weird though. Like when he got drafted. Like he should have never been drafted. Like there was.
Well, he wasn't the top player on
cares?
his college team.
No.
There was guys drafted after him that are starting in the NBA.
Yeah, no,
So
there's-
when he got drafted, everybody's like, "Oh, it's nepotism, it's marketing."
This
And
is
then-
the first sports nepotism hire.
Yeah, for sure.
But there was people saying, "Oh, you're just saying that. You're fucking hating."
There was people saying that, and you know what? I was like, let's fucking see.
Hey, man, you win a championship for a team,
I didn't-
they owe you a favor.
Yeah, like I couldn't argue that point is that it was completely nepotism without watching him play in the NBA.
If it wasn't the NBA,
No, it was definitely nepotism.
yeah,
Definitely, no, I
100%,
totally agree
yeah.
with that now, but I wasn't gonna say that
But
before
I don't know, yeah,
I
it's
saw
fine,
it.
whatever.
You know?
Well, they knew it would cause a stir. The Lakers have been kind of so they wanted to like kind of.
I mean, they've been in
let's
the
get-
playoffs
okay
for how many? I mean, even without LeBron, they were in the
No, they
playoffs.
when him and Anthony Davis are healthy, they have a solid team. But
They're fine.
It's rare that happens because they're both hurt all the time.
Right.
Right. Because if somebody breathes on them,
One's 40.
yeah. But when they drafted him, it was 100% marketing to get eyes on him and all that. But if it wasn't the NBA, I would get it. Like,
Right.
if Will Ferrell's playing for the Tropics, it's because it's a fucking minor league basketball team, and you need the owner is going to play for him. Whatever. It's the NBA. It's the best players in the world. They're bringing them over from Croatia and fucking everywhere else. Bronny. First of all, your name is Bronny, motherfucker. You're not playing sports if your name is
You do
Bronny.
need to change that name. That's a terrible
Well, they
name.
could call him Junior, I
Just
guess.
go by Bro. That'd be awesome.
Wow.
It's your boy, Bro.
Bro Junior.
It's easy. It's easy.
It's easy, yeah.
But Bronny is not. No, that's
Yeah.
That's terrible.
yeah. You could just like it would be less gay if you were like gay LeBron if you called him that.
It was fucked up of LeBron to name him that. Like, that's a name you give like a pet iguana.
Another
or a
reason why I
fucking
don't
fish.
like LeBron James.
He named his kid kind of after him.
Yeah.
No, his name is LeBron James Jr.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Then say that.
It's like Law. Like Law calls
I don't
his
even,
kid.
like,
Law
just-
calls his kid Trip.
Just go by LJ.
Yeah, Law calls his kid Trip. That's a very Florida man thing to do,
Yeah.
right?
I guess, but
Trip or
but
Trey.
If you're LeBron,
Is he a junior? Is Trip Law Junior?
Yeah, he's Larry
Oh, I didn't know
Larry
that.
Smith Jr.
Okay.
Yeah, Larry Smith for the
So it'd be the
Chargers.
Larry Smith the third.
Florida Gators?
Yeah, Florida Gators.
Yeah,
Larry
Florida
Smith.
Gators, Larry Smith. So Law
White
is-
running back. That's how long ago it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it was a white running
White
back.
6'4"
he's,
running
yeah, he's 100 years old. Yeah,
I met him. I shook his hand. I was like, God damn, he was a
big
running
dude.
back.
Yeah.
He's tall as fuck.
Holy
yeah.
shit balls. Yeah. Somebody said that he was a reason for Gatorade or something. Like he has something to do
I
with
didn't
it.
know it was that team. That
Oh,
was,
yeah.
when they invented Gatorade was his class.
We
of,
gotta hydrate this 6'4" fucking
It
white
was,
running
yeah, it was
back.
his class in at UF. That's
Yeah.
where they invented it. Gatorade UF Gators.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know, Law Smith is a buddy of ours and a local stand-up comic. His dad is a ex-Gator and NFL player. So Google it.
Google Larry Smith.
Yeah, way cooler than Bronny James.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wish Law had got a nepotism hire to the NFL.
They don't have a helmet to fit him.
How is that Law's dad? Now that I think about it,
I'm sure
Law's
his
like
dad's
5'8".
proud. His dad's super proud.
Oh my God.
He's like, I was probably on drugs that night. Anyway, love you, buddy.
Oh,
Law special's coming out soon, so make sure you guys look that up.
Law's been special for fucking 40 years. I got a comedy special.
Johnny B is fun tonight.
he's
fun tonight.
I'm gonna let him off the leash on the stage.
Oh
tonight.
yeah,
It's
this is
gonna
gonna be great tonight. Let's get into baseball. Juan Soto is going to be a free agent.
Yeah,
that matters
Juan
to
Solo.
us.
Juan Solo. Sorry.
The Rays hit him up.
Yeah, did the Rays really hit him up, or
Yeah.
the Rays?
They were like, "Hey man, we're gonna go grab some coffee. You want something?"
They're like, hey, we're gonna buy you a Cuban sandwich.
Hey, Juan. I don't know if you heard about Juan DeFranco, but he's gone, and we need another power hitter. Also, if you have some fucking Flex Seal tape you could bring down from New York, we would really appreciate it, because we're fucked, Juan. And he's like, no, thank you.
Did we talk about the World Series, or was it still going on last week when we were podcasting?
No, it ended. We
Yeah, it
talked about
ended.
It had ended already. Okay.
Yeah, the
We
Dodgers
talked about
took it
that.
to him.
Yeah.
That was boring. I wish it would have been better than that. I'm excited for the new season, though. I just don't know
Are
where
ya?
we're playing. Yeah, that's what makes me excited.
I'm stressed out about it. I don't know what the
I'm
fuck.
trying not to be stressed, you know.
And our team.
And our team looks like, I don't know what moves they're
It's like
making.
that roof.
It looks a
lot
little
of
bit
holes.
like that roof. Yeah, some holes. Yeah, we still got Curtis Mead, mate.
I mean, every year it's like, well, we'll get our pitchers back because everybody's coming back from
And then
Tommy
they all
John's.
get hurt
Yeah.
and then have to do Tommy John surgery
Yeah.
again. That's what's going to happen, right?
We've always won with defense and pitching, and it shows because our ace always leaves during free agency, goes to the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Padres or somebody with money or the Cubs. And then this year, all of them just got hurt, and we were bullpenning every day. So you go, well, at least we got some offense. Nope. Nobody wants to hit the fucking ball. So did we give away the only bat we got in the Rosarena and just go to Seattle. Hope you enjoy that.
Well, they had lost faith in a Rosarena. And, I mean, I guess...
He was at the game that we went to.
Yeah, he was.
showed up.
Yeah, when me and Matt were at the game after he got traded.
Oh, you were
to
at that
Seattle.
one where he was sitting in his section.
And he
He
came
sat there for about
you know,
5
he
minutes.
came and
and
sat
he was
right in
like,
front of
"Fuck
us.
this."
Yeah.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden, every kid in the
Yeah.
entire stadium swarmed around that area, and we're like walking up to him and his family and
Yeah.
like touching them and stuff. And then we're like, okay, we got to
like
get this
he's
guy
Michael
the
Jackson.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
he was an awesome player. I just don't know how much farther his career is going to go if he can't start hitting again.
Well, he was hitting when they traded him. He had a lull in
right?
like
They
May.
should have kept him. I thought they should have kept him.
It was dumb. Like he was one of the marketable people that brought people in.
Well, I mean, we can just talk about the entire trade deadline if you want, because we're looking at it now. With 2020 vision, we can see how many mistakes I think were made.
I mean, it was a lot. I don't know. I've always trusted the Rays because they've always made
Same. That's why I was going to say wait and see. I always say wait and see.
Yeah, they've made weird moves, but then they come out on top and make the playoffs, and you're like, holy shit, it worked. They knew they had a guy in AAA that can fill in that spot, but it hasn't really happened too much this year.
Right.
They were way away from the playoffs. I mean, you kept doing the math. You're like, well, if they win the next 7 out of 10.
I mean, it's also kind of the division. I mean, it's the toughest division in baseball.
yeah, you got the Orioles.
AL East.
Yeah, very good. Boston's still pretty okay.
Boston still usually is, 50% most of the time,
Yeah,
most years.
yeah. I mean, the biggest hits coming out of that stadium are from domestic violence. It's fucking Boston. Fucking park the car, Tina. We're losing again.
Oh,
So, do you guys have any Lightning news?
They're not playing well either.
Not-
They've
they're not
lost.
playing well either. I have not watched a Lightning game.
I watch everyone if I can. I think they've lost 5 in a row now. They're off.
Because they won, the first 5?
No,
I watched them play the Predators and they won.
Yeah,
That was-
they
that was
started out
a
like
week ago.
4-1, and then they just been sliding. They went on a bad road trip where they lost 3 out of 4. Came home Monday night and were beating the Flyers 1-0 with just a few minutes left in the game. Flyers tied it up, then they win it in a shootout. And right now they're sitting on Vasilevsky.
Those are the worst losses, are the ones that
Yeah.
are that fucking close.
Well, Vasilevsky is sitting at 299 wins for like 2 weeks now, waiting for that big milestone 300. So you think he's going to get it at home since they had a shitty road trip. Nope, fell flat again, fucked up my parlay. And Yeah, now they have this weird schedule. They're off for like a week. They played Thursday. They don't play again until next Thursday.
What is that?
It's just a weird. They had like a bunch of games clustered together, and now
Thanks a
they're
lot,
off.
veterans, for making that happen. No,
I don't know. It's weird, but I only know the schedule so well because I get preempted on my FM radio show because we're also the flagship station for the
right,
Lightning.
102.5 The Bone, Johnny
Yeah.
B. Most nights that don't have a Lightning game.
So next week, I'm like, shit, I got to book some guests. I got like
Yeah,
4 days of radio next week.
You got to hit me up because usually I can't do 2 hours notice. you gotta give
Whatever,
me like
pussy.
2 days. You gotta give me like 2 days.
Oh,
2 days. Anyway, no.
If my dick is already out, I'm not leaving the house. Sorry.
that how it is?
That's
God,
how
can
it
we
is
get through
with
an
me.
episode without talking about your dick?
No. Why would I not talk about my beautiful, massive hog?
We should have a set of headphones for your dick. He's such a part of the show. Be a little fucking.
Why would I not talk about my perfect dong?
My dick wears earbuds, pussy. That's how big it is. It has earlobes. The Lightning right now not looking great.
I bought my stepson a Kucherov jersey. I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited to give that to him for Christmas.
He's
Well,
good.
Spoiler alert, he's going to watch
black
this
jersey.
now.
Huh?
He's going to watch this now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's going to spoil him. Now he's not going to believe
I don't
in
think
Santa.
he watches the podcast.
He's not a big fan.
How do you know the algorithm won't give it? Johnny's kids
I
saw
hope
the
it does.
podcast
I
organically.
hope it
Yeah,
does.
you think he's gonna get one of these brand new sticker sheets?
Oh yeah,
Ooh, good
let's zoom in
plug.
on the sticker sheet.
Yeah, kid. If
Yeah.
you want one of these, you better get one of these motherfuckers.
Kids
brand
love
new,
stickers.
hot off the
And
press.
fucking hearing about John Jay's huge cock.
You could put this on your skateboard, and you'll be the coolest kid on your fucking cul-de-sac. Don't be a fucking asshole.
Hey kid, don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah, put this on your fucking on your Tony Hawk fucking competition
Get a
Sounds
three-
so old.
skateboard.
You can put these on your fucking scooter.
Yeah, you want to do you want him to see this on your fucking half pipe, you fucking pussy. Come on.
God.
For all the listeners of the podcast, please subscribe on YouTube as well. It's more fun when you can see our ugly fucking faces.
Bink, bink, bink. It'll make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah. Email us.
Yeah.
We'll send you some stickers.
It's 3uglymugs with a Z at gmail.com, bitch.
All right, well, let's get into. I mean, this is your guys' favorite shit. Let's get into fucking
Football?
football. Let's get into football.
You guys
Open
this
it
shit?
up and fucking
I love,
dump it on me, bro.
I've been enjoying football a lot more since we've been doing this podcast. I've been putting it on every chance I get, and I'm appreciating it a lot more. So
You're welcome.
yeah, no, thank you guys.
We get to play against Christian McCaffrey this weekend.
Well,
which
let's
is super
talk about
cool.
the game we lost since
that
been
was,
since the last show.
Oh yeah, holy shit!
Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football.
Heartbreaker.
Monday. I mean, man, I thought they looked pretty fucking good.
I mean, you're in Kansas City.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift is there.
yeah, she's got her titties out.
They're
I
undefeated.
saw 'em.
They did look pretty good.
You know,
Yeah.
they're undefeated at home with Taylor Swift in the stadium. And
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah.
Is that a real sports statistic?
Yeah.
They're undefeated with Taylor Swift.
It popped up on the fucking ticker, dude.
It's real.
Yeah, they have that in the stat line.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and fucking, of course, her boyfriend's crushing us like I knew he would. I had a parlay going, like I was
Oh, I had my parlay.
murdering my parlay, and I needed like one more catch from one other person, and I would have won, but I didn't. But the Bucs ended up going to overtime against Kansas City.
All I needed was a Travis Kelce touchdown, and I would have won.
That's how much he watches football. He
$250
doesn't know his name.
Travis Kelce.
I wasn't gonna
Kels?
say any-
Kelsey.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
He's doing his best.
He's the most popular football player in the NFL because he
It's okay, bro.
dicks.
Juan DeSoto. I didn't know his fucking name either.
I mean, I think I definitely heard Kelsey before. I'm just an idiot.
No, yeah, his name's Travis Kelce.
He sticks his dick in Taylor Swift.
It shows how much I care about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
And
the
I hope he
appropriate
does.
amount. Yeah,
I hope he stick. I hope whatever contract they have with the marketing
I'm sorry,
company.
Taylor Kelsey.
there you go.
That sounds like an NFL quarterback, Taylor Kelsey.
So the big controversy, though, and it was like on every national show and everything, it's raining. The Bucs can't stop Patrick Mahomes in the second half. The first half, they held him down. Vita Vea had 2 sacks.
Yeah.
Cansey had 1 or 2 sacks. They're fucking really doing a good job on defense. fell apart in the second half. Patrick Mahomes, 3 drives in a row, goes down and scores, takes the lead. The Bucs were leading the entire game until the second half. Now the Bucs go down. Baker Mayfield playing his ass off right now. Like, he should be in the MVP race. Not because the Bucs are good, but the MVP means you're the most valuable player on your team. We wouldn't have a fucking single win without Baker Mayfield.
Right. I mean, that's true.
So he's second in the league in yardage. He's leading the league in touchdown passes. He has 71% completion rate. He's playing his ass off with his top 3 receivers
Is
injured.
he leading in interceptions or no?
No, not even close. Yeah, so he had like 3 games where he's
got 9, but like 25, 24 touchdowns.
Who's got the highest?
Patrick Mahomes has more than
No,
him.
a lot of people have more than him.
Yeah. So he brings them back. They score a touchdown. It's 28-27, 30 seconds left on the clock. It's raining. The Chiefs defense is tired. You could see them, hands on their hips. I'm screaming at my TV, go for fucking 2. You're away against the undefeated back-to-back Super Bowl champions with maybe the best quarterback that's ever played in the league that is known for comebacks. Don't let him have the opportunity to fucking win a coin flip and beat you. Go for 2. If you lose, fuck it. Fuck it. And they fucking kick the extra point and lose in overtime.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say is like, are the Kansas City Chiefs, 2023, 2024 Kansas City Chiefs, are they the best second half team ever?
Well, I would say you don't want to face Patrick Mahomes if he's down and has to score. It's like
Right.
Brady back in the day.
That's what I mean.
Don't give him the ball with time left
Is the
on the
Brady
clock.
Patriots the best second half team, or is the current Kansas City Chiefs the
I
best
don't know those stats.
second half teams?
But as far as like a clutch performer,
Like a comeback quarterback, he's
comeback.
definitely one of the best. Yeah,
there's a handful of quarterbacks in history that
he's up
you
there
don't
with Manning. He's up there with Brady. He's fucking
right.
one of the best.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, you don't want to give him the ball with 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it with Brady. You definitely don't want to do it with Patrick Mahomes because he has broke the hearts of fan bases. Ask Buffalo because Josh Allen did everything he could.
That's where all the cheating crying comes from.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. There is
There's
validity
a
to
lot
that.
of false starts that didn't get called in the Bucs game.
I mean,
I wasn't gonna.
Their right tackle.
I mean,
that dude was
we can
jumping
talk
back
about it.
early.
He does it every game.
He does it a lot. Yeah.
Every game.
Okay.
Jawan Taylor is his name. This motherfucker, he don't false start. He jumps up, runs to the locker room, makes a sandwich, hops back in, takes a bite, then they snap the ball, and the refs never see him move. It's the weirdest shit. On that final play, or the 2-point conversion, Baker Mayfield gets punched in the face. Our tight end gets tackled. All kinds of shit
That was
happens.
nasty, yeah.
And the same thing happened. Cincinnati goes for 2. They do what they're supposed to do on Thursday Night Football. Same exact scenario. They go for 2, though. And same thing. Joe Burrow gets punched in the fucking face. His tight end gets tackled. No call. So it's like, what is going on? Everybody's watching. And you don't just have refs on the field. They have this new system. The eye in the sky can make a call. You're watching the same fucking footage we're watching. Who the fuck is holding the flag and keeping it in their pocket? It's shady as shit, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to bet my parlays, and I got one in my phone. if you
Taylor
wanna know about
Swift. It's the Taylor Swift effect.
it. So, yeah, it's bad. They play the 49ers tomorrow, technically. We're recording on
Today.
Saturday.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing it.
I have to go to my
tonight.
nephew's fucking birthday party. He's
Are
1
they
year
gonna
old.
play it?
What?
Are they
Why?
gonna play the game?
What?
Are they going to play the
Oh,
football
I
game?
don't know. I'll have
He's
it on my
won.
phone. I don't want to go, but it's
He's
my
not going to
stupid-
remember you ever
It's
being
my
there.
stupid family, and you planned your wedding on a goddamn Bucs game too.
Against the 49ers,
Against
and
the
we lost by
49ers.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was a good game
I
to
still
miss,
watched
and
it,
I still
though.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still appreciate that.
Well, we scheduled a wedding before the football schedule
I'd rather
came out.
see something positive.
And when the schedule came out and I saw it was the 49ers in San Francisco, I went, oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't want to watch that at all.
Yeah, San Fran was a beast back then.
Somebody came
they're
up-
good now, but they're not.
Somebody
not what they
came
were.
up to me at the reception and went, you want to know the score of the Bucs game? I said, get the fuck away from me, dude. Why are you trying to ruin my fucking wedding? You get the hell out. Who invited you? He's like, I'm your father-in-law. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, no, They got to win. This is a must-win game.
This is a must-win game if we're going to make the playoffs, which we probably won't.
I don't know, man. The schedule gets a lot easier after the bye.
It does get a lot easier.
I don't think we're going to win tomorrow, but I'm okay with it.
You think they can still
we get
make the playoffs
we get
and
Mike
not win
Evans
tomorrow?
back after the bye, and then the schedule gets a lot easier.
You think they can actually make the playoffs without winning tomorrow's game?
They could.
Yeah.
But here's why
Technically.
They would have to go on a run. I mean, but yeah, they could.
here's why it's a must-win for me. We're not going to catch Atlanta. They're 3 games ahead of us now because they swept us. So we need tiebreakers. So the teams that are going to probably be up there for the playoffs that we can get in a tiebreaker, Washington Commanders. They're probably going to be up there. They
might win the division.
Well, the Phillies starting to gain some ground.
They got their receiver.
But
back.
let's say we're tied with them. We're both 10-7. We have the tiebreaker over the Commanders. Let's say Detroit goes on a little collapse, loses a few games. We have a tiebreaker over Detroit. We beat them. So if San Francisco ends up 10-7, we need this win to have a tiebreaker over them. It's about tiebreakers now, and also 5-5 going into the bye. Getting Mike Evans back on a soft schedule. We come out of the bye against the Giants. We got Carolina twice. We got the Saints again. If we don't win those 4 games, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. But then we also get the Raiders, who are collapsing.
Yep.
We should win that one. So now at 5-5 going into the bye, those are 5 games. You're 10-7 at that point. But you could also steal a game from the Chargers. Like, they're not fantastic.
Well, we were all hoping for the steal on Monday Night Football, but
That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing.
But it's still an AFC game, and we need
Yeah.
to beat the fucking 49ers. We have to beat them. And I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to lay a goddamn egg. That's what I think.
I don't think it's laying an egg. I mean, it'll be a decent game, I think. I think we'll keep it close.
The Bucs are 1-5 on short weeks with Todd Bowles as a head coach. Todd Bowles, I don't think, has ever beaten a Kyle Shanahan team. So these are
I don't
all
expect us to win.
These are all things that
We're not gonna
I
win.
put into the old Johnny B calculation machine.
Well, how much do you calculate for a short week?
Here's the thing. Not only are we on a short week, San Francisco's coming off a bye. They've had almost 2 weeks to rest.
Okay,
They're bringing back Christian McCaffrey's playing his first game of the year. We're fucked.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's bad.
you're right.
It's not looking good, dude. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
I mean, can we win? Absolutely.
Well, you can always win.
If we win in some kind of dramatic fashion, I'm gonna choke that fucking baby.
Throw that baby in the
I'm
pool.
gonna punt that
Give it
baby.
up for Casey Anthony,
Fucking
everybody.
nephew.
I saw my favorite Louis C.K. bit the other day. I was going through Netflix, just looking at specials, just trying to get ideas of camera angles for my special coming up. Like, now I'm watching specials like a director, not like a consumer.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I sent my director the stand-up specials that I thought were directed the best.
All the way down the lighting, camera angles, when you show the crowd, little things like that.
Yeah, 100%.
But it reminded me, I was watching Louis C.K. live from the Comedy Store, that special. And it's my favorite Louis C.K. bit ever is in that special. He's talking about when his daughter was a baby and he was on a plane and she was crying. And he said some guy looked at him like, "Are you going to do something about that?" Oh. And he's like, "What do you want me to do?" And he goes, he just grabs the microphone and he's choking it for like 30 seconds on stage. He's just going, and then when he stops struggling, he just takes the microphone like in his palms and goes, I don't know why. That's the
That's a great
funniest
bit. That is a
fucking
good
joke. But I mean, I'm at home by myself. I was like cleaning the kitchen, watching the special, and I just like put the broom down. I'm fucking on one knee. I'm like, why is that so why is killing a baby so funny to me? I'm having that kind
Some
of
people
week.
get weird about it.
Well, good.
When you actually do it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not a real baby. That's the same special.
Yeah, like don't be worried about killing the fake baby
Yeah.
in a scenario. I'm
That's
worried
a-
about the real babies.
That's the same special where he just started out talking like real effeminate. Like he goes, "Hi guys," and he's like, "This is how I'm going to talk during the whole special."
It's not gay. That's how I talk.
And then he goes, "That's the weirdest Mexican accent." Then he starts going, could you just see him at the border like, "Let me in, America. You're being such jerks right now. You know what? I don't even want to live there anyway." It was so fucking dumb and funny.
He's got so many good bits.
I know. I would let him jerk off in front of me. I would help him. I would. You want a two-hander? Bing, 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 bing.
Bing bong. What are we betting for tomorrow?
Oh, I got a parlay
today.
put in here.
Today. What's the parlay?
Did you do a parlay yet there?
I didn't do one yet. I was waiting for the. I always wait for the podcast to pick
I don't know
a
if
parlay.
I did one for the Bucs game yet, but I definitely have a couple.
I got one in case I got so trashed at our show tonight I didn't wake up in time to do one.
Well, you have to do the thumbnail for the show. So
Sometime tonight.
at some point, you have to wake up and do art.
Well, I did a 10 bet parlay on all
10 bet parlay.
Well, no, on multiple, just on teams winning. I got.
If you're doing a 10 bet parlay, you might as well be playing the fucking Mega Millions.
I bet all the favorites.
Yeah.
I bet all the favorites on this.
But still, that many bets, you might as well be doing fucking Mega Millions.
That's true, but if it happens, my $10 will be $273. So
Yeah.
I have a $10.
I don't like those odds.
I didn't bet a lot of money on this weekend because tomorrow I'll end up putting in like some bigger bets before the game. I just put this one on while I was making doo-doo earlier, which is my favorite time to think. So if you ever at a comedy show and you're like, wow, that was a good joke, probably doo-doo. So here's what I got. I got George Kittle anytime touchdown. He's going to be the best receiver for the 49ers tomorrow because the Bucs can't cover tight ends at all with KJ Britt. So he will probably do well. I also have Cade Otton, the Bucs tight end, having an anytime touchdown because he is our wide receiver 1 right now. He's probably the best tight end in the league since Mike Evans went out.
I know that's a smart bet. I mean, who else are they going to give it to?
They don't have a lot of options. I think
there's going to be a touchdown.
Last week, I think Baker Mayfield had 4 receptions by a wide receiver on Monday Night Football. Total.
Yeah.
It was all Cade Otton and running backs. I have Baker Mayfield throwing more than 1.5 touchdowns, so 2 touchdowns. He will do that. He's done that in the last 6 out of 7 games. He's
Probably
thrown
more
at least
than
2
that.
touchdowns.
If you go back to last season, it's probably more than that. Yeah.
I have Chase McLaughlin, our kicker, getting more than 1.5 field goals. And then I have George Kittle with at least 6 receptions. So that $10 will be $185. It's plus $17.50. So I think all of those things are very likely to happen in the game. I didn't go crazy. I wanted to bet some other shit like Christian McCaffrey to have over 28 yards receiving, but I left it off the board. I'll probably do it tomorrow before the game starts.
I'm weary because it's his first game back. I probably won't include him in any parlays. Plus, the payback for him getting a touchdown is so low. Like, everyone expects McCaffrey to score a touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You're basically going to win like.
Well, your
next to
minus
nothing.
on it's so big, I would only do it in a parlay. I wouldn't bet it straight up
No,
because then
for
your
sure.
$50 will make you like $14.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, none of those things. Yeah, that's never good for a single bet.
I don't have any Bucs, not one game parlays yet, but I did include them in another parlay. I thought it was the Bucs and Niners, each scoring 1 rushing touchdown and 1 passing touchdown in each half.
In each half.
In each half. So each
I
of
can
them.
see that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And if I get that one, I get $5,000.
How much?
5,000.
It's included in another couple parlays, but yeah. It's,
Holy shit balls. I'm like, I'm betting the wrong shit.
And then I
Wait,
also
are
have,
you stacking parlays here?
You could do multiple sports.
I know.
no, I'm not doing multiple sports, but I bet that on the Bucs and then one other game. And then also, if Josh Downs and Cortland Sutton both score 2 touchdowns, I get $1,100.
I did one on Monday night. I did Travis Kelce scoring 3 touchdowns, and my $20 would have made me like $3,200.
Yeah.
And at one point, it looked like, like he scored right away. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, it's going to happen, right? And I also put one on. I showed you guys, like, Cade Otton would have made me like $400 off of like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he dropped the second one in the end zone. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I thought that was going to happen.
People
for
were
sure.
making thousands of dollars off Jamar Chase on fucking Thursday night. That dude went insane.
Yeah, like 250-something
3
yards.
touchdowns. Yeah, he went crazy.
And then when his post-game interview, he looked like he couldn't care less. He was like, yeah, man.
They lost.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I'll do some Bucs parlays probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
I honestly sometimes I get drunk and high, and then I'll be like, this is gonna fucking do it.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I'll
I'll
look
do the
back at
same
him and be
fucking
like,
thing.
oh yeah, shit, all right.
That was fucking stupid.
Well, I think if I did it drunk, I would probably end up better off.
No, I do like the big crate, like the ones I'm telling you, like the ones that are gonna net like $5,000 if I win. Those are the ones I do drunk, and I only put like $5 or $10.
I
on
did
those.
one last. I like doing the anytime
That's like lottery
touchdown.
tickets.
Yeah.
If you do an anytime touchdown for a defensive player,
Oh,
the payoff.
yeah, that's huge.
I did it last year for who was the Cowboys corner that was picking off?
Trayvon Austin.
No. That guy played wide receiver for the Rams.
Oh no,
25 years ago.
Trayvon Diggs.
No, it wasn't Diggs. It was I think it was a safety. His name was like Bland or one of those guys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he broke the record for touchdowns. Yeah.
I put a $5 bet anytime touchdown. And it paid $3.80, and it was like 1:15 in the afternoon. I'm watching the Bucs game, and I pull up my app, and all of a sudden I got like $380 more in my account. I go, "What the fuck was that?" And I look on the TV, and they're like, "Hey, breaking news at Dallas!" And I just watch the guy pick it off and run it back. And then I did it this year with Antoine Winfield Jr. Like the first game of the season, the second game he had to. Or no, it was the first game back from his injury. He picked up the fumble in New Orleans, I think, ran it back. That made me $280 on a $5 bet. So I like doing that like once a week. I'll take a defensive player, especially if they're playing a shitty quarterback. Like anybody playing against Jameis Winston, like pick a corner to score. He had 3 interceptions last week. So he's playing for Cleveland right now.
I like those big weird bets sometimes.
Yeah.
I learned what an octopus is. Do you know what that is?
Sounds hot.
It's where a person scores a touchdown and then scores the 2-point conversion after the touchdown.
Oh.
You get so much. That's like the biggest.
Well,
bet
yeah,
you can
those
do.
odds are.
You get a crazy
those odds
amount
seem
of money.
fucking wild.
But it is, it's pretty far off. Like
That's Powerball level odds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is an octopus? Because that's what it's called. And I was like, oh, you score 8 points.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I
yeah.
learned that this week.
Never.
I didn't bet it. I'm probably not going to. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna bet that because how often does that happen?
I'm doing a fucking octopus
maybe
tomorrow.
once or twice a
Yeah,
year.
you just ruined
Maybe.
Johnny's fucking.
I just
life.
thought it was interesting.
We should all do an
You
octopus
just
a week.
ruined his life.
Yeah.
we should take the money from the night and put it on an octopus.
All right, let's do it.
That's what we should do. So
We shouldn't.
we should
Speaking of which,
no, we should take
we do have to get out of here.
let's take all the money from our comedy gig tonight and put it on a parlay tomorrow.
No, we're gonna buy another camera. We're gonna be fucking
if
sensible.
we win next show, we'll have
We
a
could have
stripper.
fucking 80 cameras, bro.
We'll have strippers with cameras next week when we hit the octopus.
We'll make them wear GoPro helmets.
Yeah. We're just broadcasting from the strip club now with GoPros.
We're in the Mons Venus octopus room, everybody. Come on in, see us.
Just throwing cash.
Free hand jobs for the first 5 people. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. I didn't load the outro, so we're just gonna do a fucking hard stop right at the end.
Why don't we just all do the song?
You wanna sing this song?
Three ugly bugs on your mom and the fuck. The fucking fuck on the fuck on the fuck. 3 ugly mugs and your mom fucking fuck.